15 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big herd throbbing cock.
Thanksgiving's over. You and I both know you ate a little more than you were supposed to. Probably put on a few pounds and you're probably wanting to lose that weight. How are you going to do that? You're going to go out for a walk and get some real exercise? You're going to get some of that so-called sunlight? No. The only light you're going to need is from these PlayStation VR controllers. I'm going to be telling you guys about Beat Saber and why you may want to actually pick it up. I actually didn't want to turn on my PS4, but I needed it for the lights, so just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. If you've been living under a rock and you don't know what Beat Saber is, basically it's a VR game, and it recently came to PlayStation VR, but it's been blowing up on PC for the last few months now. On the surface of a YouTube video, it may be easy to dismiss this as a generic block-punching rhythm game, but as soon as I put on the headset, I could not get the stupid smile off of my face.
We're playing, yeah! I got the power. I got the power. I got unlimited power. I got unlimited power. I got the power. I got unlimited power. It's running the game. We are not playing the same. I was just going insane. From red to blue, from blue to red. They take it from red from overhead. We're playing.
This might be the first VR game I've bought this year that would be the perfect way to show off what VR really puts on the table. If someone hasn't ever experienced VR, I can't just toss them into Super Hot or Firewall. While those games are a good way to show off and experience VR, they can be frustrating to someone who's still trying to get comfortable in the headset in this new 3D space. For example, my brother was playing it trying to get the highest scores possible he could on the hardest difficulty, and I was trying to go through the campaign, which offers a myriad of really weird and interesting challenges. Oh, and real quick, by the way, I just want to say fuck whoever came up with this one, specifically this one right here. But in this specific one, you have to go against everything the game has told you up to this point about this being a high-paced rhythm game with a lot of movement. They require you to not move at all, so I was sitting here doing every movement possible. I was trying to do the robot, the zombie, the mannequin, and I just kept failing this stage over and over and over. I even had gotten to the least amount of movement you could do without losing the song, and when the song ended and there was no more notes, I accidentally moved a little bit and it threw the whole song off. I'm not really mad. I'm not mad that the game questions my intelligence and skill level. With Beat Saber, you can literally hand it to a 7-year-old and it can immediately feel natural. It's a simple format to understand that would work great in a party or arcade setting while still offering an extreme challenge for anyone looking for it. From the curveballs that the game slings at you to the inhuman patterns in the extreme difficulty, Beat Saber perfectly encapsulates the phrase easy to learn, difficult to master. To me, Beat Saber really feels like a generational step up from previous successful rhythm games such as Guitar Hero or Rock Band. Just like in those games, you may look at the actual TV of what's going on the screen and not really think much of it, but then put that guitar in your hand and all of a sudden you're just like, oh, this is what this game's about. When you have that headset on, you don't think about how stupid you may look dancing around your room. I'm somebody who doesn't really dance. I don't personally like to think of myself as having a lot of rhythm or anything, but as soon as I put that headset on, I don't even care or think about how stupid I look dancing through the room. It just feels so good to feel like you're almost playing on this drum set, smacking each note one after the other. And did I even mention how much of a badass you can feel like sometimes swinging a lightsaber around?
Let me show you another way to a better
With the talks of Beat Saber arcade machines in production, I definitely feel like VR games like Beat Saber are, for a lack of a better wording, the future of rhythm arcade games. VR games in general almost just feel like this new fresh take on an arcadey experience. Between the response time within your movements in the game and the 3D depth in the headset, it just really feels natural. I think Beat Saber not only stands on its own as an amazing rhythm game, but also just kind of a proof of concept of the future of video games in general. I see these stupid VR machines when I'm going through the mall, and I could easily see a game like this working in an arcade setting. If you haven't picked up Beat Saber yet and you're looking for a different approach to VR, I highly recommend it, and it's also just a damn good workout experience. Maybe it's not necessarily a supplement to a real workout, but it's definitely a good addition, and it's a way to burn calories when you're just sitting around in your house. With that being said, guys, it has been C, and if you enjoyed this VR commentary, maybe check out my Firewall video. I really like the way that turned out, and it is a fantastic game. Also, if you really enjoy my content and you like seeing more of it, maybe consider supporting me directly on Patreon. For just $1 a month, you can help directly fund what goes into my videos. I can afford more props, possibly better equipment, and overall it would just make getting videos out to you guys a lot easier on me. Links for everything will be in the description, the comments, and the end of this video. If you enjoyed this, hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. It's been T. I'm out.